So I'm Chef Alexia, and I'm here to teach you the mindset and the skills of a chef. So one of the things I want to teach you is about equipment, because most of the little chefs starting out, they feel like they have to buy all the equipment in the world so they could start cooking. You don't have to wait to buy all those equipment and spend a fortune. I'm gonna give you the 5 equipment that you need to start in the kitchen, and even show you could even start without those, because if you just have a knife, a chef knife, a paring knife, a cutting board, and a couple of pans, you could really start. But I wanted to give you some equipment as well. We're gonna do actually certain tools next week. So to start off, I wanted to tell you that I bought this machine. It's not the best brand. Actually, I went today in the supermarket just to check the price, and it was $199, so it's a little bit steep. However, it has 3 different equipment that you could use. So basically, by buying one machine, you could do 3 different things. So let me break it down for you. What is the 5 equipment that you need? So number 1, you need a little food processor. So a food processor is a device like this one right here. Let me pull it out so you guys could see it a little bit better. There you go. And it has a blade like this. Why do you need this? So basically, a food processor will help you out, especially if you're doing quantities, if you have a family, if you're doing meal prep. You could do so many things with this that it's gonna save you time. And I know most of you don't have time. So basically what this could do is you could put a bunch of onions and chop them up. You could use chopped onions into almost everything, any type of tomato sauce, any type of sauce that you're making, you're gonna use onions. So use this food processor, dump everything inside, press it, done. You don't have to chop, you don't have to do anything. So you could use it for that. If you like low carb and you eat cauliflower like me every day, all day, and it's Jesus Christ, I mean, I should not be using Jesus' name, but I'm just saying, if you're using cauliflower, because I got that for Christmas, I eat so much cauliflower. What you could do is you could put it in here and blend it and make it into a rice, something that you could use either for rice, risotto, or anything like that, or even for you to substitute and make a pizza. So you use this food processor. Actually, this particular brand, which is the Ninja brand, and by the way, I'm not advertising, I don't think it's top of the line. I think it's something good to start, or maybe when you just don't have too much money, because this machine, like in the restaurant, it costs $2,000. So I didn't buy the $2,000 one for my house. I bought this one. So far it's been 2 years. It's good. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. I'll give it like 8 out of 10. So the other thing you could do with this one, it actually comes with another extension, and you could make dough or anything like that. All right, so this would be the food processor attachment. Now we also have the blender. I really love the blender. There's a lot of uses for it. There's a smaller version, which will be the 3rd thing that I would suggest that you have in your kitchen, and it's the little container like this for smaller quantities. These two basically do similar things. But if you want to make a smoothie for yourself, you use this one. If you want to make a smoothie for your family, 2 to 4 people, use the big blender. So instead of you doing this 4 times, you're gonna do it once. Also, the benefit of this is that you clean it a little bit faster. So every day I make my little shake on this situation here, and I rinse it right off, and it's good to go. This one takes a little bit more time in the kitchen, so I avoid using it unless I'm making a soup that I want to make very smooth. So I put it in the blender and I blend it real well, and then I strain it. You could also make dressing. So if you have a big family, you could use this. If you're by yourself, or if you're just a couple, you could use this. So I love this as well for dressings or anything puree. I've actually made vegan cheese on this right here. I took some cashews, I soaked them, I put them in here, and I created cheese. So this is very powerful. You could also make the cheese here, but actually I had to take it from here, transfer it to this one, so it will become very smooth. So this is great for, like I said, sauces, dressings, soups. It's fantastic. So if you want to level up your soup game, you gotta use this right here. Now, the 4th equipment, so we went over the 3rd one. The 4th equipment that I use a lot in the kitchen, especially for people that eat low carb. If you don't care about spiralized zucchini or spiralized sweet potato or cucumbers or anything like that, you don't need this equipment. But if you like to eat more vegetables, I love this equipment right here. And actually this is a spiralizer, and it comes with 3 different blades. You can find them on Target, Walmart, CVS, they're everywhere. This is handheld. I used to have another one, I don't know if you see it. It looks kind of like a pencil sharpener, but it's for a zucchini. That one I found it a little bit difficult, so I went ahead and I bought this one, and I use it all the time. Basically every time I do meal prep, I spiralize some zucchini, some potatoes. You could put the potatoes in the oven. You could do like cucumber and make a beautiful cucumber salad. So if you eat low carb, I tell you, get this thing right here. There's also another machine that will do this automatically, so you don't have to manually do labor. It's not that difficult, but that one is an attachment for the KitchenAid mixers. If you notice, I don't have a KitchenAid here. I think it's extremely important for the kitchen, but I don't think you need it to start. So those equipment, the KitchenAid mixers, they cost like $290 up the way to like $600. The commercial ones you could even find for $6,000, so forget about those. But what I like about the mixers is that you could put a lot of attachments, and one of the attachments is actually the spiralizer. Other attachments is a pasta machine, so that's amazing. They have for you to ground meat. They have attachments where you can make dough and all these things. But again, those things are a little bit for advanced cooks, so I'm just telling you the basic for basic cooking, that you just could get yourself in the kitchen and already be a little bit advanced because you're making your soups more smooth than other people and stuff like that. So this is an air fryer, and I would never think as a chef that I would suggest this thing. But for somebody at home, instead of you using the microwave, which I suggest is a no-no, let's not use microwave. Instead of you using the little oven that is sitting on your counter and most likely takes forever to heat up, I suggest that you have an air fryer to warm up your food. I know, chefs, don't kill me out there, but at home, I think this is an important tool, because if you want to warm up some food for yourself, which as you noticed on the food safety last time, we talked about that you need to warm up your food to kill the bacteria, I really suggest this because it increases temperature very quick and your food will come out actually crispy. So if you want to fry with lower calories, you spray a little bit of oil, and it's not going to be deep fried, it's just going to be very, very crispy. If you want to warm up something, it's very, very fast. I usually put a foil in it, so therefore, you're not going to put anything with juices. If you want to heat up a soup, obviously you're going to put it on the stove top. But if you are a single or a couple, 2 people, this is basically your oven. So if you have a family of 4 or 6 people or whatever, use the big oven in your house. But if you want to save a little bit of electricity, make it easier for you to clean, you don't have to use a whole pan. This is my 5th suggestion. So chefs, please don't kill me. So this will be the 5 equipment that I suggest for you guys that are beginners to have at home. So now I'm gonna go ahead and answer some of the questions that I received. Some people tell me, should I have a rice cooker? And I will say, no, you do not need a rice cooker. You could use a regular pot, put it on the stove top, and cook rice there. So there's a lot of equipment that people create to make your life easier, but if you guys know how to cook, and I'm here to teach you, things are coming up. Everything is gonna come in the future. I'll teach you everything, every single skill you need to be a chef. I'll teach you how to make rice. It's not that difficult. So some other people tell me, do I need that crock pot? It's called something like that. You put it, you have it, everybody has it on the counter. Every time I go to somebody's house, they have that on the counter. You don't need that. You need a pot, you need an oven. Take that pot, put it in the oven, and you have yourself a slow cooker. All right? Some people tell me, do I need a fryer? You don't need a fryer. All you need is a pot. Put some oil, you have yourself a fryer. So there's a lot of equipment like that, so that's why I'm gonna come up and give you more tips on how not to spend a lot of money and get what you need. And other than that, I'll teach you the skills to cook. Because guys, nobody's born a chef, but you could definitely learn to be one. Also, I would love if you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment below with a recipe that you would like to see next. See you in the kitchen next time.